Okay, it's back to ZSOL versus CT. Now then, let's see DM coming in with Mad Eyes once again. This is the question of this game will be, will this team comp be able to counter Mad Eyes? That's gonna be our main question of today. Then after the game we go, see ZSOL DM deciding to lock the little bush window right there, but we do see that XY is also nearby as well, so most likely this Enchantress will be popping out just solely for the fact that she can gain stacks. Meanwhile this Mad Eyes will be basically using console to chip survivors down as much as possible. But we do see here as well, bringing herself towards the forward. It's not too bad, but it's just annoying with the fact that this forward cannot decode the cipher anymore. And then sees where the Enchantress is, decides to console the Enchantress instead. And then we do see that the road has been locked currently by the Mad Eyes, and of course Mad Eyes decided to bring Confined Space trump card, which Max Hunt, 1 burst Desper, Fight, Fear, and of course the attack speed bonus. And then seeing where the Enchantress is right now, can this land? This does not land, so Mad Eyes most likely will be using the console once again, question mark. But of course Hunt is now currently being activated, and of course with a Flywheel Enchantress comes with many possibilities. Now Enchantress's third stun definitely is ready right now, so Mad Eyes is playing very safe right there as well. We do see that Mad Eyes decides to not walk over that pallet and wanting to play the mind games right here, but of course landing the hit immediately right there. Mad Eyes currently with a excitement Mad Eyes, I just saw, sorry, excitement Mad Eyes. So I mean, whether excitement or not, right, let's be honest with ourselves. Excitement or not, it will be used on the Enchantress. It won't ever be used on the forward. It will never be used on the forward. Forward coming in, excitement hits the forward, and we can change targets if we want to, but I don't think there's a I don't think it's needed for now, considering the fact that Mad Eyes can basically just use console and lock the area in which forward can go through right now. All what forward can do is pull ball once again. Even though 3 ciphers has been done, we do know that Mad Eyes has a really strong. Oh wait, that's blocked, and we're gonna lock the window. We're not gonna lock. No, we did not lock the window just yet. We're trying to lock the window right now. The window has currently been locked, but of course here, as you can see as well, Mad Eyes. Well, this is what you can do with Mad Eyes. What are you gonna do? Huh? Are you gonna come in? Are you gonna come in? Nah, you're not even gonna use ball. Haha, you're not gonna even use ball. You use ball, I'm gonna say you're not even gonna be able to live through anyways, because I can body block, I'm blocking the way. But here's we do see from DM side as well, it doesn't seem like he wants to chair closely towards that rock, simply because of the fact that anti-current can definitely come into harass. With forward right here, who has only used half a ball for an excitement, not worth it, personally speaking, not worth it. But of course from survivor side, they think that they want a launch down for Enchantress to rebound for as long as possible. But question being with the fact that can survivors come into rescue anymore? Probably not, knowing where the anti-current is right now as well, wanting to lock the ciphers as much as possible. DM's hands are really fast. I don't think this will be a before half rescue. I think this will actually become an after half rescue. We do see as well from Enchantress side, she has been currently being healed, trying to find the toy merchant, not the toy merchant, the anti-courier once again, gets locked down. CT Zubi is currently coming in as well, but even if you do get that, that's not really gonna matter, cause you're just gonna get hit. And even if you go through the other side, it's not gonna matter. We're gonna go with a forced rescue right here from the survivor side, and the courier gets 1 more stun, but will this stun matter much? Not really. Pourquoi? Because of the fact that this, I mean, Mad Eyes has excitement, so it doesn't really matter. Then we do see that the doctor is currently nearby as well, but has to pull the ball right here, has to pull all ball is what I'm gonna say, but decides to hit the anti-current instead. Very good choice right there, because now the doctor will be forced to heal the anti-current, and of course forward will having no ball remaining there. No one has actually touched the console near this area, so what Mad Eyes can do right now is definitely to use the consoles when forward is out of a really bad area and just basically force them down. But here, as we do see as well, deciding to chair the forward immediately instead of wanting to chip the doctor, who's currently healing the anti-quarian. Not a bad choice, but forward is now eliminated. Meanwhile, they haven't decoded a single cipher. You see, this is genuinely just the biggest problem against Mad Eyes. You can do a really good kite, but can you decode is the real question. Can you decode is the real question. We do see that the doctor and the anti-current wanted to come in for the rescue, but sadly they have been stalled by the Mad Eyes, just because it's not even the survivor's fault at this point in age. Even though you could argue that they should have came in to rescue earlier, I mean, you know, maybe that's their fault for not doing it, but at the end of the day, you need to consider that, okay, we're chasing it after our forward. Maybe after when forward gets locked, we should have came in a little bit earlier, but at the end of the day, this is ZSOL's Mad Eye. They've done really well against a Reborn, to be honest with you. So we'll just really have to see how this goes. The last Mad Eyes we've seen is from last year's co-op from MSU, if I'm not wrong. But here's we do see it as well. Mada is wanting to control the map as much as possible. It does see that Enchantress is currently in middle, and of course no one can currently decode the cipher machines just because of the fact that they want to get rid of as much console energy as possible. Then trying to find the Enchantress right now. Enchantress landing a stun right there immediately. Sally couldn't double back and put the paladin on towards the Mad-Eyes, but knowing that Mad-Eyes does have excitement here, Mad-Eyes doesn't have the tension, which is the good news for Survivor side, but that's only if Survivor knows. Then using the last stack right there, Enchantress definitely can't get any more stacks anytime soon just because of that. Excuse me, just because of the fact that Enchantress has already gained 5, so the only time for her to gain another stack is to get a hit. But of course that's one stack, and the second stack is going to come up very soon anyways. The charge attack hit right there really did baited out the flywheel, which is good news, but I don't think the Enchantress, Enchantress will be prison locked right here. Most Enchantress can do is to stay down. Just stay down is probably the best choice. But of course from Mad-Eye's side, he knows that Survivors hasn't been decoding. He definitely knows that Survivors hasn't been decoding. He also definitely knows that there's someone nearby, because Tenias has definitely popped here as we do see as well. But does that matter? No. Why? Excitement. Yeah, even if an Andy Curran comes in, it'll just really end up as a... It really just end up as nothing, honestly. Just wasting decoding time by this point. But of course, as we do see here as well, Andy Curran trying to get rid of as much fence here as possible. And then that's one lawn fence that has been used. But this is the problem against Mad-Eyes as well. It's kind of just like, if you don't come in early, you're gonna get locked up forever. Yeah, there's 500 energy here, so all what's there left for Mad-Eyes, that's a prison. That's genuinely just a prison. The flywheel did come out, but sadly nothing could have been done right there. Now then, that's a third chip, and of course fourth chip coming up right here. There will be a slug on anti-current side. Yeah, I don't think even a doctor can do anything by this point in age. Then doctor coming in decides to not get chipped right there. That's a second wall. Very nice side step there done by the doctor. But for DM right here, he knows that 2 cipher has currently popped, so there's really no point for him to chair. I don't think this will be a chair. I think this will just... I think DM really will just grab the anti-current in towards middle, just so he knows where the anti-current is. Now then, wanting to find the doctor right now, what doctor could do is to contain for 5, well, I will say 3 minutes for the last 3 ciphers to be done. That's what I will say. But it's only under the condition that... Oh no, it does seem like they've expended all the console energy right here, which is basically thank god that they've done so. But of course, Zuby running in towards the Hunter side right now, which is not that much of a great idea. We do see that anti-current has currently been at 99% health. Zuby coming out with a clap emote from Doctor's side. Oh... It's I don't think it's... Well, it's not toxic, but like, I think it's just genuinely the fact that you're like, wow. It's genuine with the fact that, well, because we don't see that much, we genuinely don't see that much good Mad-Eyes anywhere. And probably DM's the only good Mad-Eyes that can do this against a 4-man team, in all honesty. Now then, we do see that Doctor has currently been self-healing herself, vaulting over this immediately. Doctor probably could get the rescue, but Sally will get body blocked right there. Sally, well... You see, the problem is DM knows how to stuff too well. He knows how to stuff his too well. I think that's just the main problem right here. Now then, sees where the anti-current is right now. Anti-current cannot get bogged down right here. Needs to get away from the air as much as possible, but it's also just with the fact that anti-current definitely can be slugged right here. So the moment anti-current comes down, as long as Doctor gets up, it still ends up as a 4-man endgame, because we do know why. The exit path has currently been used. The anti-current, if anti-current rotates towards Big Ball, I don't think that's a good idea as well. Now then, ooh, that didn't chip, thankfully. That didn't chip, thankfully. Knows where the Doctor is. Doctor trying to self-heal right now, but it does seem like he's able to do so, locking the exit right there on Doctor's side. It does seem like Doctor will be fully healed, which is a little bit on the unfortunate side for DM right now. But as long as DM just decides to chase after an anti-current, even if he has no items on his hands, I don't think anti-current can contain long. Because of the fact that there's max hunts, there's also excitement on DM side. But if DM wants to control ciphers, then I guess that's also possible. We do see that Doctor's currently at 4th cipher right now. Well, the coordinate cipher near 11. Popping the cipher right there, definitely knows where the Doctor is right now. This Doctor did also get the notification from the console. So yeah. What we do see here as well is 200 energy on the anti-current side. Sally didn't get the lock, but it does seem like this will be an immediate lock right here. There's no way anti-current can run anywhere. Anti-current will once again be prisoned. And of course, now then, where is to be really what's there left for the survivors is to get the longest containment time. for the leaderboards. I think that's just the thing with like going against Mad Eyes, right? Because like going against Mad Eyes, stay near him, get your containment time. So then like you'll be even better at there's a chance for you to contain even longer than the pro teams. Honestly, it's possible. But from the Doctor side right here, it doesn't seem like Doctor wants to vault over, because the moment you vault over, you can just immediately get another chip. But of course, Doctor getting the heal right there, and of course an immediate hit, wanting to run towards the Antiquarian. I think Antiquarian probably could get healed right here, considering how fast Doctor does heal. Getting the heal right there, probably slugging Doctor right here would be a better choice. Sees where Doctor is, Doctor will become slug. Very accurate and calm and cold and savage spike wall right there. From the Antiquarian side, it's her time to farm containment points. It's really her time to farm containment points. But of course, from the Mad Eye side right here, Antiquarian does have flywheel, so it's highly unlikely for Antiquarian to contain any longer with just one flywheel. And of course, you know, we do have an excitement coming out, but sadly used the charge attack hit a little bit too early right there. This is what's gonna matter. Oh no, never mind. Let's congratulate a 4-man elimination from DM side. Let's move on towards second half right now then, shall we? Okay, let's see, second half. We've Knight coming out as Hermit. Hermit is definitely a good choice if you want to get a 4-man elimination. It's very similar to Dream Witch, because you either win like a god, or you either lose like a loser. Sadly, that is the truth. That is a fact, I'm sorry to say. Against the 4-1 team in general, genuinely speaking, that is a fact. It's also concerning the fact that against a Hermit, you know when to polarity change as well. But of course, from Knight's side, it's what really matters the most is his Miracle Orbs that has landed, and wanting to land this Miracle Orb on towards Antiquarian's side. Antiquarian decide, oh well, I mean, it did land, which is a good thing. And of course, there's still 12 seconds left until survivors can. There's 8 seconds left until survivors can change, so that's still a good sign. But the bad sign is no one has touched a cipher that early into the game, so it does seem like we get our land down right here. And of course, immediate hit on the Antiquarian. It's a bit unfortunate. But if survivors get hit I think they're getting hit way too early. I genuinely think they're getting hit way too early right here. Okay, it's really up to OG. He needs to dodge this. Decides not to dodge this instead. Survivors need to change. All four, no, 3 of them has to change. 3 of them has to change. I think all 4 of them should change, but then at the end of the day, no, 1 of them changes is enough. You need to consider this, right? 3 of them changes. Antiquarian gets a hit, and after that, what's gonna happen? You're just gonna have a Hermit landing a red polarity orb, and then everyone gets damaged and immediate blink down. That's a problem. Oh, the seer. Oh wait, there's a seer. My bad, there's a seer. I just thought that there was a seer. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, I was too focused on looking at the Hermit. Handsome guy, isn't he? Anyways, back to the game. Landing the Miracle Orb right here doesn't seem like it actually landed. Of course, panicked a little bit right here. That's 2 currently that has been not really registered. But of course, from Knight's side right here, needs to break down the pallet as fast as possible. And of course, as long as he lands this next Miracle Orb and immediate blink down, that's all what matters. But it does seem like Knight did panic there a little bit. 7 seconds left until the next Miracle Orb. QG has done a brilliant job on rebound kiting, but also you have to give the props towards that Seer Owl as well. Then landing that stun right there, that's gonna be an immediately registered hit on the survivor side. If Knight puts out a rep orb right here, I think Antiquarian can contain for even longer. But if Antiquarian can contain for another 20 seconds, then she can definitely force a blink out, but it doesn't seem like that'll be happening anytime soon. Of course, from our survivor side right now, because of that early hit, I mean, we did see a 40-second hit, but then the rebound kite was brilliantly done because of skill sharing. That's really just a problem with Hermit. Very similar to Dream Witch. I wouldn't say similar to Gala, because like for Galatia, you can still sell. And as long as you sell and don't rescue and don't give presents, your rebound kite potential is brilliant for survivors in general. Now then, landing the hit right there, it does seem like we'll be forcing a rescue on the survivor side. Immediately popping down. Thankfully didn't land anything. Oh, it does seem like blue will be landed. And of course Seer with that very fast polarity change, allowing Antiquarian to rebound kite here, thankfully. But sadly, I don't think any didn't land that one. Thankfully didn't land that one, because if that landed, then it'll be really bad. What's gonna matter most here is forcing the blink out, because if Hermit decides to save his blink, I don't think that's a good idea, even though we do see the fact that the last 3 ciphers are nearly done. In a nutshell, they're nearly done. There's nothing you can say about it. Blink didn't come out. No, that bush. No, that's not even a bush. That's a mini tree. That's a mini tree comb. Oh no. Ah no, that mini tree cone blocked the way, but Seer will not be going down anytime soon. We do see that the last two ciphers primed. So Mercenary probably coming in to rescue once again. Meanwhile, Seer goes near towards the gate is what matters the most right here. No, never mind. Sorry, I was wrong. Cause what I was planning on saying was, I mean, oh yeah, no, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, never mind. Sorry, I was wrong. Cause like the reason why I said just let Seer die near gate, just because of the fact that, you know, yeah, why not? But it does seem like we're going to be popping the Cypher immediately right here. And of course getting the hit back immediately, wanting to stall as much time as possible. The good news is Hermit has one Miracle Orb and one Teleport ready on his hands. Bad news is the exit gate was already opened by the Seer. So it's already currently at 37%. Vaulting over here immediately. Decides not to put another Miracle Orb down. It does... Can Seer change? Seer can't change. Okay, none of them can change. But even if you land that one right there, I think it'll still become a... Oh no, that didn't register, sadly. I still think it'll become a 4-man, well, 3-man endgame at least. There's still a chance for... Anti-Current has to land this. Oh, didn't land this. I think if Anti-Current landed that, there was definitely a chance for Dungeon. But let's congratulate the 3-man escape for ZSOL. Moving on towards... Game 2? Game 2, yes.